Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. What is up with these donos? Udu, thank you for the 8 months as a member message. Glenn, thank you for the Glenn D Main, the Glenn May dono. Let me grab some bonus names to start off. Udu, thank you for the €1 as well. Swifty goes in the book as a bonus name, as does your pal Vins, as does Star. And that gets us started for today. That was unintentional. It just kind of played out that way. Guys, welcome in a new day of working on the Nether Hub teleporters. And I've made some research progress, but I don't really know everything yet. So maybe we should take a quick trip to the creative world and go over what the state of affairs is. Because like there's lots of do you guys hear my game audio? It's just soft on my side. Let's head to the Nether first. We'll see what we did yesterday. Take it from there. I'm in time. Yes, dude. Ready. Been ready. I literally was like on time by 3 seconds or something. I just joined the Discord, immediately started the intro. I barely made it, but I made it. Yes, so welcome to the stream. Love from Belgium. Thanks, dude. Thank you for joining us today. Timon, welcome in. Happy Easter, everyone. Dude, yes. For me, too. Wait. Happy Easter, but Looney doesn't have an egg. Oh, my God. This is true. This is true. Okay, guys. So, the state of affairs. We've built a couple of these encoders, decoders. We've talked about what these do a lot, but we have not really seen them in action. I think we should change that. You know what? Should we just hop over to a creative version and like figure it out, like fully figure it out, so we can actually go ahead and build it? How do I communicate that I'm in a creative version? I don't know, but let's communicate this. I'm typing. Let's communicate this for starters. There we go. Okay, guys, you know what? We're just gonna get to my design copy, and I'll show you guys what we're working on. So I made a design world, which is just a copy of yesterday's world, and I've been swinging the stick around, so to speak. I've been figuring out what we're gonna do and how. Now, chunk loaders nowadays are actually really, really simple. It's way easier to demonstrate somewhere above ground. Let me just go randomly here, and I'll show you how chunk loaders work. Not by typing in chunk loader. You need to type in obsidian. We need powered rails. We need flint and steel. We need torches. A dispenser. Yeah, we need... No. Oh, this is actually... we just need blocks. Smooth stone. I'm grabbing all the stuff for the more complicated version that I made. Okay, so if we make a nether portal, the way we can load both sides... Let me hide this. That's not relevant. So nether portal, if we go through that, we're going to get to some overworld coordinates. Awesome, great. Now, the thing is that these portals... But they do actually work for our demonstration. Now, chunk loaders got really, really simple. All you need to chunk load is having this on the overworld side. And then a similar thing on the nether side. I didn't even need to break those blocks. This is a 121.5 change, actually. And it makes things so easy. Put a minecart there, and it's going to start hopping back and forth. Which is great. That is... I'm hungry. Just ask ChatGPT how's your hardcore Minecraft world older than hardcore mode and Minecraft itself. Please, I'm confused. It's in game days, so a game day is 20 minutes. Infinity, dude, thank you for the $5 dono. Looney, I'm still banned from donating. Nah, you're chill. You just said yesterday that you wanted to not donate, and then you kept donating. So I thought that was a great time for me to say, well, you're banned. Like the stream for the Revolution Sun for Lil Looney. Also, happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too, dude. Okay, so guys, this is as easy as it is, chunk loading. And that's pretty great. Now, what this would do... Oh, I'm so glad I actually built it inside of a chunk. What this does is if we grab some glowstone or whatever, it loads this chunk, it loads this chunk, it loads this chunk, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and the one that it's in for redstone purposes. So if we want to do that with the rails, what we need to do is, for example, we put a chunk loader here. Then this chunk loader is going to load this chunk. This chunk is going to get loaded by the next chunk loader, which goes here. So however far those two glowstone blocks are apart, we need to load those chunks. Now that is actually, like, it's a fair amount, but it's not like insane. So I think if we just manually chunk load it, or like default chunk load it, the simple version like we did here, we're kind of gonna be chilling, because that would just permanently load part of the nether hub, but it's not really an issue, so we could be fine. However, in those chunks, we're gonna have a lot of stuff that is producing some lag. So if we can optimize it better, I would love to do that. And that's where I made this little design. What this design does is it sends the minecart through to the overworld side, where it will break on the cactus, absorb itself, re-trigger a circuit, send it back through. Now the reason I made this design here, rather than just going with the super simple one that we have over there, is that this design can get powered. So right now it is holding the minecart, and this enabling it to get powered is important because we need to power it from updating that rail. It's going to send itself through, back over to the overworld, and then it resets the machine and it will just hold it again. Now I added some extra components to it, because on the overworld side you see that it's pretty simple. But then on the nether side there's a little bit more to it. What I added is a pulse extender. Pulse extender is right here. Essentially, if this gets powered, you can see that that redstone pulse, it doesn't go away right away. You see that the redstone gets dimmer. The reason that works is because this is a repeater. It will output power 15, which is 15 here, gets read out by the comparator, which puts 15 here, 14, 13, reads out 13, puts 13 back here. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and nothing. So that fades. What it does, a pulse extender, is keep it open for a little bit longer, which is enough time for this redstone line to always power it through the portal. Because if we don't use the chunk loader, we can activate it a couple times, but this could potentially happen. And that breaks the system. Now also, normally speaking, a chunk loader is a little bit different than this is. A lot of the time it will, rather than the one I just had, it will look like this. And the reason it ends up looking like this is a way more effective one. If we power this, it stays on for longer because it doesn't lose as much power. It just loses 1 power every rotation. The problem with this one is it stays on too long for what I want. Because if we put an item in this decoder that we made, it's going to keep sending signals a little while longer. Potentially, this rail could still be powered. And that would be a problem, because if that rail is still powered, then this little dropper dispenser chain does not work. So I think, guys, what we got to figure out right now, that was the redstone lecture for today. I think what we want to figure out is if we can activate this decoder, essentially. If we can find a way to teleport from here. So what we want is this to go up here and send a minecart through. So let's build that part and see if we can actually activate a stasis chamber that way. To do that, we have to build something similar, and I think we'll just figure it out in creative because it's gonna be way faster. I think that we'll need to do sort of the same thing. Let me go through here, see where that puts us. Ocean Monument, okay. Alternatively, guys, let me give you a poll for what you want to do. Start a poll. What do we do? Figure out the redstone or build the portal locations. Because if you guys do not like watching the redstone, we could also do the portal locations right now, and I'll figure out the redstone off stream. I've been cooking with the redstone, dude. I'm kind of having a blast with it. 56, figure out the redstone. 47, build the portal locations. That could go both ways. Okay, I think, guys, this system here, we can have it be a little bit... It needs some power, and then I think it needs a normal rail. I think we can literally send the same minecart back to the overworld. Could we? We could. Oh, dude, this is a good idea. So we need a detector rail. I don't think I've ever used a detector rail in Minecraft. Dude, it's 50-50. Guys, I'll keep an eye on that poll. Like, if the redstone is a bit overwhelming or not that chill to do, we could switch over. I think this will power if we read out an observer there. I'll just cook up a really quick ender pearl stasis chamber. Yeah, I think we need a torch here to keep a trapdoor. Why am I in creative, Hazza? Because we need to figure out this redstone before we actually build all of it. Okay, that's fine. Then let's get some glass. If we just build it and figure it out in survival, odds are it's not going to work the first time. And we're going to waste a ton of time. Okay, that goes over there. Then we need soul sand. Dude, this is really, really close, this poll. Nina is actively trying to convince me not to do any more redstone. Mendel, dude! Welcome in. Thank you for the €2 donation. Another quick hi and buy streak 85. Hashtag rainbow name. We're getting closer by the stream, dude. Okay, then we drop a pearl in here. And then we go back here. Okay, that links up to a different portal. I'm gonna break that for a second. We'll figure that out later. I just need to make sure that it works. So I think what we do here is essentially the same as we do there. The cactus is behind. So we get sand. We get cactus. This needs to be a hopper. You know what the one thing is about doing a redstone, guys? It is way less of a struggle than it used to be. You guys remember how hard it was if I had to do anything redstone related? Okay, the dropper goes in there. And then here, I had a pretty nifty system. I figured if you take a comparator can read through a block. So whenever a minecart will end up here from the dropper after it hits the cactus, it will do that every time. As long as you make sure that it can't fall over there. This comparator can read a block right here. Through that one block. So if we do that, and then we take an observer to read out that signal, that change that happens, and then we power... Oh, dude, I placed that next to the cactus and it broke it. Wait, what? Okay, that's more like it. These are powered all the time. That's not supposed to be the case. This is the same system as on the other side. We need to power this block. We can do that from right here. Let me grab a repeater. And that needs to come out from this place right here. Okay, I think, guys, this could work. Do we have a minecart there? Okay, minecart there. Oh, there's a repeater here. That's not gonna work. Or a comparator. That needs to be a repeater. That's one pulse. That's one pulse. Okay, we're gonna test it. This could potentially work. We have a portal active here. If I put a cactus in here, I might teleport. Or I might not. Okay, this activated, but it didn't carry. Let's try that again. Wait, I was like, why? There's something wrong here, but there's no lock on this, which fully explains why it wouldn't work. Oh, that makes me wonder if we could do this, which maybe we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not seeing if it's working. I was not down in quick enough. Okay, that decodes. That activates. I do think we need a repeater there. This could be the one. I feel like that should power. I'm gonna fly over to the other side, see if I can see what's happening there. Okay, it doesn't actually power anything behind it. I'm guessing that... Oh, that was just... We don't actually need that piston. I think the torch should do. Did you guys see something shoot out there? Let me try that again. Okay, guys, it's mostly working. The only thing we need is to have that pulse extender that we had before. So where do we put that pulse extender? Could be anywhere. Could be here. I think I can just make it small like I normally would. Okay, why is that signal not carrying? Okay, there it was. Yo, dude. Guys, we technically have what we need. Let me try this again. So if that pearl's there, this is where things get interesting. I need to recollect that minecart. Why does it go out this way? Is that portal at a 90-degree angle from where the Nether Hub portal is? This is facing north. This is facing east. Yes, that's in a 90-degree angle. Let me rotate the entire thing. This is gonna be very sketch, but we're in a redstone copy anyway. So let me just rotate all of this and see if that works. Wait, I'm copying. That's not it. We need to move. We're gonna place that in the same way. Now it could be inverted, but I think it's fine. Really important to get those facing the same way, apparently. I don't really know where we left the minecart. Let me... Oh, it's there, on the storage. Okay, guys, let's try again. We'll force operate it. Oh, it's inverted. Well, then we need to rotate the entire thing once more. My cart is in the water now. Okay, now everything should... Look at these weird glitches. Dude, Ender, thank you for the gifted membership. Guys, I gotta hop over to the main world. One sec. We gotta do some book maintenance. Infinity Shadow goes in the book. Dude, thank you for the $5 dono earlier. Andrew, thank you for the gifted membership. Which also works for coffee. I appreciate it. Andrew, Anyone Designs. Toto Lux got it gifted. We're gonna put Lavit Sahu in the book as a bonus name. As well as Not Rick. And let me take a sip of my coffee real quick. Thomas, welcome to the stream, dude. Doing awesome. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing good yourself. Okay, back to Design World. Coffee membership, yes. Yes. Okay, back to the nether side of operations. Let's put another minecart in there. Let's force operate it once more. That does teleport, which is great. And now if everything went according to plan, that minecart should be reset. Okay, guys, that is a working component. That's great. That means we can teleport. Now, Now, the thing that is interesting is, can we trigger that system from right over here? Because if we can do that, then we can head back to the main hardcore world and actually start working with it. And then we're not going to force load it. We're actually just going to operate it as intended. So what we need is an instant wire to get operated, which could be this one. Let me just rebuild one. So, you know what? I should be able to copy this. Let's clone that. And we can remove it from right here. And then let's clone this piece up till there. Should be able to connect that and extend it. And extend it once more. And then these crosses should be valid. Let me update the entire thing. If it's fine, everything should update. That's how versatile the system is, which is cool. Now, technically, if we're loaded all the way over there for redstone processing, things should work. I don't think it's loaded that far, but we can start fixing that with chunk loaders, and then we might know whether it works or not. Okay, we're just gonna load this one up with any which item. Okay, that preloads it over here. Let's put another cactus in, and then we should see the right code here, which currently does not travel all the way over there. Let me put in the right code there, and if it does work here, then we know that everything is working, but the chunks are not loaded. And then we can try and figure that out with chunk loaders. So that should give us a code 5, which that does not give us a code 5. That's really weird. That's a code 5. That's open. Okay. I'm a little... I don't know why that first one didn't give us code 5. Let me try again. Yeah, that does work. Wait, is my minecart missing? Why did it not get dispensed? This has to be a stable thing to operate. Try again. Because if it's not stable, we're gonna have some real problems. Why did that minecart just now? Wait, it doesn't get fed back in here. I think the issue there is probably that the pulse extender is too long. So it might still be powered. Great contribution, guys, from chat. The meowing really, it does help. Okay, that should have not fired because it wasn't up there yet. Let's try again. 4 or 5. Now it should be consistent. Okay, that works. We reload it. Minecart should be back. Is it reset? It is not reset. Why is it not reset? Did I use a different system here? It seems to work the same way. Shows up here. Dude, this is strange. Because, like... Oh, I might have flipped that observer the wrong way. Is it a dropper? It is a dropper. That's a dispenser? Dude, that should working. It should be working. Wait. Guys, I have no explanation as to why this would not be working. And that's strange. Let me take the minecart out. And we'll just get a button here to activate it so I can see what is going on. I don't think the pulse extender's too long. That can be it. This return loop, I think it's fine. I think it happens because I'm in the other dimension at that moment. That's strange. This should just work, right? Wooden button gives different tick length and stone button doesn't really matter. I just broke it. Wait, guys, is this site not loaded at the moment that I'm in the other dimension? That does not make any sense because I just came from here, right? I'm actually... Agent, where does this go to? Okay, guys, if you just got here, Cliff Notes. These systems, they're going to detect... There's 8 slices that have item filters. They're going to detect what item comes in a minecart through this system. And depending on the item, it will decode it into a signal, which then gets read... Or encode it into a system signal, which gets read at another decoder. If it's the right combination for that decoder, it will send me to that location to teleport. So if this is properly set up, at the press of a button, I can teleport from one overworld build to any of my other overworld builds. I think it needs a 10-minute redstone tutorial. No, dude, this like... The thing is, like, I made a really simple mechanism for it, and also it works perfectly here. What happens is really simple. This dropper gets an item, the glass. Because of that, this gets power, which gets read by the observer, gets read by the observer. That powers the dispenser, which also powers the dropper that is attached to it. Should work. Simple as that. And then because this one unpowers, it gives another signal, which places the minecart. I was so stoked on that because I just whipped that up before stream. But like, if it doesn't... Wait, why is it powered now? I'm getting scammed out here. Dude, there's no way that is working out. That was one of those observers just bugged out. It shouldn't be able to. Maybe because I copied it in Axiom? Wait, was this observer even facing the right way? I don't know. I think we can get 5 in a row now. I think it's just fixed. If we can get 5 in a row, I'm willing to believe that it's a thing. No, we can't. It's... Dude, it functioned and then it broke again? It did break again. I'm thrown for a loop here. Guys, should we switch to building portals? Because this is something that should get fixed. Observer was good like 2 minutes ago. Dude, the observer is... Like, it's fine. This is like the simplest thing. It's 5 components. It's no hard. It's an easy circuit. Oh my god. I feel like listening to myself right now, I feel like I'm actually watching which redstone stream where this is exactly what always seems to happen. F3 and B? Why? Wait, guys. Oh my god, I got it. It's a chunk border. That is unfortunate, but not impossible to resolve. I think the only thing we do is we flip it. We put the dispenser on this side, and the cactus on the other one. Man, I'm really learning the redstone ropes out here. If I was a professional redstoner, the first thing I would have thought of was a chunk border. But hey, that's how we learn. Let's fix this. All we have to do is... Oh, I could have done that with Axiom before breaking everything apart. Doesn't really matter. So let's rebuild the thing. We need a dropper that shoots it upwards, like so. We need a dispenser. We need a hopper facing into that with a rail on top. And a block of sand and a cactus behind it. Then we need a block here so the minecart doesn't spill out. Then over here, we need that block to be read through the thing by this comparator, which goes into an observer. Dude, this Axiom version is also bugged out. The last one was worse though. And Axiom is actually sick software, so I'm not disappointed that they need some time to figure it out. Okay, I think we can then smear this over there. We power that from a repeater. Same as before. Redstone dust. Guys, we're getting there. Okay, so from here, I think we need a repeater here, or it's not going to carry the signal. I think that's all the same. Then we go to the overworld. And all we got to do in the overworld is invert that. I think there's a better way to do that. I think what we do instead is we sneakily move that portal over by 1. We do that and flip all of that. And then that seems like it would align proper. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay, then we put a minecart in there. Oh, I got one. Let's force activate it again. Oh, the pulse extender. Yes, good point. Comparator, it's right there. It seems like my whole parcel 8 is bugged out for whatever reason. Okay, so redstone, yada yada. I think that should work. Dude, all I wanted to do was that. And now it's reset proper. Thank you! And also, damn you chunk borders. The bane of a redstone man's existence. Now it's gonna work. Okay, we're gonna have to be really, really careful with chunk borders on, like, all of this. Which would bag, like, oh no. Dude, why is the minecart not there? Why, though? Is there a better way to do that? Am I updated to 121.5? I am. So, guys, I think we need to, I think we need to set this up a little bit different so it's unbreakable. What we could also do is take a sticky piston. Do that all caps, as you saw there, was a rage all caps. Dude, no. Okay, that should do the same thing. I think it needs a hard power or it won't power the block under it. This is gonna go crazy, but it would work. Wait, did that just... I don't know if there was one minecart in there or there were two. Okay, this... I feel like this is broken in another way now. No, it's fine. Looney, what is my seed? Let me put it in chat. Nightbot beat me to it, but I'm gonna do it too. That was unnecessary and stubborn. Guys, this is such a unnecessarily... Like, I'm kind of mad at this. While it works, this version is so much cleaner, and I don't get how I used it here. It worked correctly, like, 74 times. Is it because the pulse extender is out of the chunk? No, that has nothing to do with it. I can't tell you why that broke. If anybody knows, all ears. I'm intrigued. But this will be a reliable solution. This will do, like... The thing is, guys, what we just tapped was the actual interaction. So whenever there was an item going into this container, it would activate. However, now it will activate always whenever there's something in the container. That should be more reliable. Do we need that double observer? I think for the failsafe, let's keep it. TNT fixes problems by removing them. Okay, now guys, the next step of what we need to do is we have this decoder here that is properly linked up to the Ender Pearl. But we want to be able to activate that all the way from here. And I think the first way we do that is by literally just chunk loading the wires. And I think we chunk load the wires the easiest way we know how. So let's start doing that. We need obsidian, we need a flint and steel. We need powered rails. We need blocks and torches. And then if we build this once, we can just copy it. I should also make a Light Medica version of this, because then we can just print it on the rest of the locations. We're gonna have to actually make these... Oh, wait, that is cloning, not copying. Sorry, moving, not cloning. Okay, so this chunk already loaded by the previous one. This chunk already loaded by the next one. This chunk needs a chunk loader. Already loaded, will already be loaded, needs to be loaded. Check. Already loaded, will already be loaded. And that's the next one. And then here things are gonna start becoming interesting, because this one might have a hard time linking up. I think it's not this one. It's this one that we want to load. I'll put it as far away in that chunk as I can. I think that has the highest success rate. So those, if they're all active, should load all of those chunks. Now what we need to do is make those on the overworld side. They're actually so simple. Let's just go and make them. So what we need here is to not fly over that portal and get the coordinates. Let me get dude, I had to type CA for calculator. Instead, I typed RO. I don't know why. And the first thing that popped up was Roller Coaster Tycoon, which I've not played in many, many years, but that's a great first result. -42, -36. So 42 times 8 and 36 times 8. This one would need to be at 336, 288. Let's go into the overworld. 338, which is actually really close to here. And then 280, wait, 336, which is right here. And then 288. This portal was so close to where it should have been. That doesn't happen all the time. 336, 288 is in this tree. Well, that is a problem for you, tree. You gotta go. Boom, get axiomed. F3B, and then 336, 288 is on a chunk border. I'm gonna choose to load it here, which should be fine. I really need to go back to the overworld and find out if I aligned the direction. This is facing west. This is facing west. Okay, so the thing is gonna come out facing west. I sent it into the left side of the portal. I think it comes out here. Let's get a minecart. Yeah, I did not get that right. Oh, it came out on the right side. Doing streams more often, Looney? 5 days a week. Every week. Okay, guys, that is a chunk loader. Let's do the next one. 88, -35. The 35 we're gonna keep. The 88 is times 8. 704, 288. $704. Wait, dude, I don't even need to do this. I can just use them as they spawn in. We'll have to fix it proper in Hardcore World, but right here, it doesn't really matter. There, chunk loader. Dude, that is gonna be so much quicker. I might have to fix it proper on the last one. Are these portals for chunk loaders? Yes. But we're in a world copy figuring it out right now, so we're gonna have to redo all of this, but at least we'll know it works. Chunk loader. Dude, I just had a memory dump. That is way too early in the stream. I told you guys it gets forced by switching dimensions. Okay, that portal's gotta go. Those were positive numbers. I need to get negatives. There we go. Okay, that one's loading. This one is sort of expected to be problematic. I think we're gonna have to reboot my Minecraft in a minute, guys. Like, it's having a hard time right now. Okay, and then if this last one just works, we're kind of cooking, but I expect this one to struggle a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not the portal you want to go to. Let me very quickly reboot my game. Memory dumpage is real. Only fun fact, I have 6 other yellow glazed terracotta. I can't. You have a yellow glazed problem, my guy. Guys, let me end the poll. It was a decisive win, although a tight one. I do think we probably figure out like one of the teleporters proper, and if we have like a proof of concept, we'll just go build it in the world. I thought chunk loaders were really hard to build, really easy now. It changed in 121.5 and it's crazy simple now. I think it changed with the same moment that the way that ender pearls go through stasis chambers also changed. Guys, the fact that this connects to my guardian farm is actually not that big of a surprise. Let's see if we can fix it by getting the coordinates right. So we have negative 238 and 34, so 36. It's the same one as the other ones. Negative 238. Let me see. I don't know what I typed there, but it can't be right. 3. Dude, what is the number? 238. 1904. I got a number somewhere in the 3000s. Like, no. Just no. Okay, let me actually reactivate this portal but not use it. Let me check that one's still operational. I think I just bugged out the minecart myself. I did. Yeah, this is gonna memory dump quite quickly if I did this. Okay, that's working again. Let me go through the upper half of the portal. And then negative 1904. I think there's a decent chance that we get this to work proper. 288 is somewhere around here. 1904 is somewhere around here. Okay, 288, 1904. That works? Beautiful portal. Dude, thank you for the help, Zen. See you soon. Please work, please work, please work. Oh, dang. Where'd it go? The Guardian farm output. I think, guys, for the time being, I'm gonna have to decommission that. And if I use the farm again, I'll have to reset and reconfigure it. I think that's the only way we get this to work proper. That's a worthwhile investment if it does work. Okay. So, let me check all these chunk loaders. That one's working, that one's working, that one's working. Okay, now I assume that if we activate a channel here, we should be sent flying to the overworld. Dude, this is a nervous moment. So decodes. I think it looked like the wires weren't connected here. No, that's definitely connected. Let me theory craft. All of these should be loaded right now. This wire is connected, so should end up here. So many guardians on the nether roof soon. Oh, dude, yes, scary. That's actually sketch. I might have to remove the portals if that's Let me test that. That's so sketch that we need to figure out what happens. It would probably look like tremendously stupid. I don't know if the game rule do mob spawning. I probably turned it to false. Let me set this to true. Okay, there's definitely mobs spawning here, so there should be guardian spawning as well. Dude, the 1000% flying and trying to hit a lever. Okay, that should probably spawn a bunch of them. This might look really dumb. That's, oh my god. Dude, what? That made a new portal for them. At least they didn't go into the overworld. I'm so curious if I would die if I spawned into that. If I eat a gap and dig down, I'm fine. But like it's messed up, dude. Wait, there's some up here as well? Dude, they went through all the portals. Okay. That is something to troubleshoot. I might have to take down my guardian farm as in remove one block of every portal. They're everywhere. Dude, how many of them are here? Nine entities? Guys, I have a case of morbid curiosity. We gotta check out what is going on. It gave me a jump scare, yo, I imagine. Super Apple, will I show the basalt generator today? Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back, by the way. Want to mob abuse some withers? You've been watching Fallen Breath? Dude, there's guardians in minecarts. Oh my god, this is not great. 207 of them. I mean, there's a lot of prismarine. Okay, so all of this is not ideal. Dang it. We might have to skip the Ocean Monument for right now. Because like the amount of portal interference that we're gonna get there, it's gonna go crazy. Dude, is there a guardian on the other side of this portal? It's crazy that it makes a new portal, but then after the fact, the minecart goes through. Okay, so that technically work. I think you have plenty of prismarine. Dude, I have so much prismarine. We could just not use the guardian farm for a while. But I think skipping it might be smarter. Dude, even this test world now is gonna break whenever I get close to the Ocean Monument. Can I turn the guardian farm off? Only by removing the nether portals. As in, taking a block out of every slice. It would take me an hour, but it's doable. Do I have to drain it? No, it's fine if the guardians are there inside of the structure. Bro, there's... Guys, look at this! Dude, what? There's gonna be zombie pigs in every chunk loader. That's gonna be amazing. Not in the ones that he designed, though. Those empty out, so they should be fine. Okay, but... Guys, we gotta retry. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I do this... Wait, that should have teleported, or is there no ender pearl there anymore? Let me check if there's an ender pearl. If there's an ender pearl, why did that not teleport me? Probably because I ruined the wire with all the playing around. Yeah, that will teleport. Okay, so if that's loaded proper again, let me retry over here. Dude, that one piglin riding the minecart cracks me up. Okay, so channel 5. We activate it. We check for code 5 down here. That's correct. Why does it not carry through the entire wire, and how do we figure out why it doesn't? Flashback, maybe? Wait, does it even go into the wire at all? That's what we gotta figure out. So this is the wire that gets decoded there. I think it should end up where I expect it to go. Yeah, that did look like the right pulse. Okay, let's check it in the flashback recording. See where it went. So what we want to know here, guys, is this flashback starts here. Let's give me night vision. I go over there. Signal fires. Right, I need to know if that signal was still active over here. That did flash. Right pattern 2. Is it still active over here? It is. That's promising. Maybe it just doesn't go into the encoder here the right way, or decoder. Okay, that flashed. Let me see what happens here. It gets read out as a 6? Why? Okay, it's a 5 here. Ends up as a 6 here. I think that would be attributed to a delay difference, which I don't exactly know how that would have happened, but let's see if I activate it again. Guys, a good sign is that the signal is actually getting here. Okay, there it goes. It gets read out as a 6. What's the delay here? We have 12 ticks plus 1. That's such a small difference. Wait, that's... I think I got it. This gets put into a redstone dust. The other one gets put into a block. That might be more direct. Let's try if that is a difference. Dude, I'm gonna be so hyped if we actually get this to go. Bro was spinning on the song. Look at him go. What the heck, dude? Okay, we try this again, guys. The bones are good. Okay, code 5. Please do teleport me. That'd be sick. Let me try and activate it again, and then we check out the flashback recording. Okay, code 5. Please work, please work, please work. Having fun in Nether? Is this allowed? Dude, I am like, I'm really stoked on this. It's just, it's a puzzle. Hello, Looney. Well, hello. How you doing, bro? Okay, guys, let's roll it again. I gotta see what code we have here and why that happens. Dude, it comes out as a 6 again. Okay, we could find another difference probably. This stone block is on there. Is this one up? Wait, there is no stone block. That's a difference we could fix. I think what we do, guys, is just keep going until we find no more differences. Test 7. I seem to be doing this a lot. Yo. Okay, that fixes the code. Oh no, we're in the wrong place. Dang it. Does anyone understand this? BB Shoes, you will when I have it working. Right now, the why it doesn't work, I don't... Dude, I don't get this. That's 2 ticks, that's 2 ticks, that's 2 ticks. That is 1, that is 1. That should all be the same. I feel like it's something with how these wires are connected, but the thing that throws me for a loop here, guys, is how close it is. We're flipping 1 tick off from getting it to work. That's low-key infuriating. 3, 2, 1. Those seem to be right. Pulse extender there is fine. Those are all 1. I think the most logical explanation is that I accidentally just toggled the delay somewhere. No rig, see you later, dude. Okay, the encoding goes right. It goes to the decoder right. Are any of these wires weird? This is not directional, so this shouldn't be an issue. Dude, I feel like this one is a little sketch though, because everything is so close together. Okay, that is now terrible, the way that links up. That's a full 7. It's a full 8. I think I want to move this over as well. What I'm currently doing, guys, is nothing more and nothing less than trial and error. That looks healthier. The positive is the chunk loaders are working. That does what it needs to do. We'll see if I can actually automate those. We don't technically need to. You should be moving. Let's try it one more time. I swear we're gonna see the exact same result. Okay, Looney, except Minecraft, which game do you play? Don't say that. Don't play any game except Minecraft. I mostly play Minecraft, dude. The only games I've played recently besides Minecraft is Hogwarts Legacy and a browser game called Core.io. I've not played the core game a lot though. I did play like Hogwarts Legacy for a proper day. Dang it. Okay, guys, the one thing about this, we're getting a consistent misfire. I do think I know what we should do. We need to generate more different codes so I can see if the error is completely constant. If we always get the exact same error. If we're one tick off in the binary code the entire time, we know what to look for. Okay, so that should give a code 1. Reset. Done. Am I recording? I'm not recording. Okay, code 1. Output. Wait for that to fade. And it's gone. 2. Output. Wait for it to fade. Code 3. Outputs as expected. 4. We've seen what 5 does, so we can skip it. 6. This is the code that we're getting at the other spot. 7. Normally, if this was any other redstone system, and code 8, what I would do is just remove 1 tick to compensate for it. But the problem is that the signal is not always going to be sent from this corner, so it needs to actually, like, just work. I can't just compensate, put a tick extra here, or a tick less somewhere else. No first-person shooter? No, Core is a shooter game. Okay, let's see. Kinderly just welcome in. Hey, Looney, just watch some of your hardcore bits. Now you're all I see on my YouTube, but you can explain a bit of what you're doing because I'm a bit new. Kinderly just absolutely. So this is my nether hub. It looks a bit weird with the night vision. Under the nether hub, I have a lot of space. So what I'm doing is I'm building a complicated redstone system that will allow me to teleport from any one overworld location to any other. But I need to transfer a binary code, and we have a small error in it. So what I'm currently doing right now is I'm trying to figure out what the error is. Okay, wait. Dude, this looks like it got correctly translated as 1. No, it's in between those? That's crazy. The 2 gets conveyed correctly. Can I set speed here? The 3 is conveyed correctly. 4 is correct. We skipped 5. 6 gets conveyed correctly. 7 is correct. What the heck? 8 is conveyed correct. Guys, this is insane. Do I only have an error on the 5? And why in the heck would that be the case? Okay, 1 does not work correct. 2 is fine. 3 is fine. 4 is fine. Dude, this is crazy. That was 6. 7. 8. Dude, I have no other explanation for this. If 1 doesn't work, then you can't get 5. No, Sarah, but the interesting thing is, like, it works in 7. Because this is 4. This is 6, as expected. Now we get 7, which has a 1. It's not that 1 doesn't work. It's that I'm not conveying a 1 or a 5. They do seem to work over here. Want to join a new Minecraft server, Slok Patel? I'm actually hopping on a new server tomorrow. Wait, did I say that out loud? That's 1. Dude, this is so wacky. 3. 4. 6. 7. And 8. Guys, I'm so thrown for a loop. There's a 1 game tick deviation. Stream every day, Wednesday through Sunday, 5 days a week. Next week, stream times are going to be wild because I'm recording during normal stream time. Okay, guys, let's flip the code. See if we can get it to work. Get a teleport from it if we change the lock. Nina is so trying to convince me to do something else. Do you guys want me to do something else, or do you want this system to start working over the next few days? We can do both. Like I'm not full decided on one or the other. 3 was fine, so let's code it on 3. After watching this, my brain cells are telling me don't watch this. Dude, I know, it's rough. This is number 3. If we get a teleporter right now, I just have some figuring out to do by myself, but we have a working system. Okay, I need 42. I need filter items. And then this could potentially teleport me. Dude! Okay, that's sick. That is sick. So we have a proof of concept. Oh my god, that guys, this is genuinely exciting. This is genuinely exciting. This reset proper, and we can replicate it right away. So I just teleported from a build somewhere in the nether to somewhere in the overworld. The next step is we get a portal here, linked up proper. Okay, now I want to take that last step and also get it from like the overworld. Because then we have a working system, right? I'll just let the minecart drop off. This filter is going to be replaced with dispensers. I don't even care. We're going to send a minecart through. This portal's preset, of course, because we already made it. We need a minecart hopper. We need that to contain cactus. Please work. Kinder Leeches, did I figure this out by myself or did I watch tutorials and stuff? I've been working on this by myself for like 2 weeks. Okay, didn't quite work. The redstone arc is so real, guys. It's actually... It's not a myth. Okay, this... got filtered out. Oh, it probably got drawn here. Dang it. That's actually really dumb what I did there. I was low-key a little bit like, oh, no, is it not gonna work? But I actually just dropped it into a random unfilled hopper. Okay, that's random filler. Should be fine now. Let's try again. So we go minecart with hopper. We put a single cactus in there. We send it through. And now we hope. Now we pray. Now we hope that in 3, 2... No! Yes, dude! I'm so excited that I pulled out my headphone cable. I can't hear you guys. I can't hear anything. Music was gone. That is sick. That is sick. Guys, that just teleported us from right here all the way to right over here. We triggered it here in this little tunnel somewhere. Don't exactly remember where it is. This. No. A portal. That was preset. Just sent us over here. That's sick. That does work. Now, you know what the... Okay. I know what to do. So the next step, guys, is we actually have to go into the hardcore world and do it for real. But when we do that, the thing to consider... Oh, I also... Dude, this is gonna be so problematic. The Guardians. I won't even be able to chunk load here. I think we gotta break the Guardian farm right now. As in, it's the very first thing we do when we go to hardcore. I'll just only be able to use the Guardian farm specifically when I, like, legitimately prepare it for a full-on AFK session. Then, if I AFK the Guardian farm ever, it's gonna give us a crazy amount of drops, so we don't really have to worry about it. You are a Guardian, you are not a chunk loader. Go away. Dude, the Guardian farm breaks everything. It makes so many portals. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take it down in hardcore before we do anything else. Dude, how is that not working? Okay. Guys, the next thing we gotta do... It's just picking up new Guardians and it's spawning just by being there. Oh my word. Go away. Stop destroying my stuff. Okay, so guys, what we need to do, there's two things. I gotta set up all these chunk loaders, and we're gonna have to get them set up in the right spot. So I think we're gonna go to the hardcore world and actually do that. Those chunk loaders later on might have to be converted into these, because this system would be better if it works. The only thing is, I've not been able to test it yet. Should we test it first? Why change it? Because the current design will forever have these chunks loaded. Which means that we carry the lag impact from a part of my nether through my entire world all the time. It's not super significant. It's not like a crazy amount of lag. There's servers that load way more stuff than what I'm loading here. Let's test it. Anime? Yeah, we should, dude. It's a smart move. Wait, are these chunk loaders far enough away? Guys, I gotta check something else first. Right now, we don't even know for a fact that the chunk loaders are working. As in, I might just be close enough. If that doesn't teleport me, we're winning. Dang it, that does teleport me, so we know nothing. Oh, that is the worst. Okay, wait. Guys, we can fix that by going to the overworld portal. So this is the one that starts the thing. Lower your render distance. I guess that might work. We just operated this with a stray portal that should not have operated it, by the way. But we'll get to that. Let me go back and reconfigure all the chunk loaders. JB, welcome, dude. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I forgot a step. Guys, we can know for sure if it's the chunk loaders that make it work. Because if I'm in the overworld, there's no way this should work. And we just tested from the overworld. Go creative and hardcore? No, dude. Separate world. Okay, that should all be loading. Do I also stream on Twitch? No, right now, but we're like 2 weeks away from doing that. Oh, dude, I should really stop clicking the actual minecart. I need it to be minecart hopper. Okay. If this works now, and then we try it again with the chunk loaders off and it doesn't work, we have our answer. It's not working. Why is it not working? Maybe I went out too fast. Wait, this is not chunk loading. Guys, that might have actually been improved. Nope. Dude, I flew away too quick. And I broke this in 74 different ways. What's the cactus for? To break minecart. Oh, that cactus that I'm putting through. It's just an item filter. That one seems to be working proper. That one seems to be working proper. Okay, if it does work now, we know that the chunk loaders are working. Oh, this is world spot. My god, guys, we teleported way further than I just told you. Memory dumping is real. Please work, please work, please work. Please work. Okay, sick, dude. Guys, let me show you where we teleported from. We ended up here. Our teleport came all the way from... Oh my god. Even in 10x flying speed, this is far. You guys see the chunk loader there? This is the entire line we teleported. That teleportation portal was here. This is where we put cactus in. And this is the distance we just covered in a couple seconds. Dude, that's sick. That is actually sick. Guys, I'm stoked. Like, I'm genuinely stoked because I theorized something last week, and we actually got it to work proper. Why is this minecart here? That was a question. Oh, that's the minecart with the item that I just sent through. That makes sense? Yes, dude. Wait, now I have another question. What if we put a minecart with a hopper here? We put a cactus in there, and we send it off. Would I teleport to right there? That doesn't seem to work just yet. Okay, the reason that didn't work, guys, I assume... No, this should all chunk load? Dude, this 1,000 times flying speed is wild. Okay. Oh, there's... I'm so dumb. Like, there's somehow... Oh, this one is entirely filled up with the cactus. Hang on. We just put another item through. I need to get a 3... We'll put through glowstone. Now the buffer has glowstone. I've been chaotically testing. Now that should teleport me over there. Dude, what? Why? How? Wait, the output code for this is 3? I'm confused. Does it work if I put it in here? Wait. My god, guys, it's happening again. You know how earlier in the stream we got a tick difference? Now it comes out as 3. It came out as 4 2 times there. What is the explanation for that? That would imply that if I do this, it might work. And if it doesn't work after a couple seconds, I can try it again. Okay, there we saw the whole thing go. Endermite, what up? Rose right here. Interesting. Should we upload for a Minecraft movie too? No. Another Minecraft movie. I hope they call it that. Right, guys, the thing that we figured out, if you're just all here, let me catch you up to speed. We've been working for the past week to put these encoder, decoder, crazy redstone contraptions under the nether roof. The idea is that if we put the right item into the item sorter, it will send us from one overworld location to another. Has been confirmed to be working. Confirmed in such a crazy way that if we go in this portal, which is all the way at world spawn, oh my god. Jordan, dude, thank you for the $2 dono. Hey, what's up, Looney? How goes things, bro? They're going pretty well. Like, we're actually, we're getting it done. If I activate this, I don't know if this had the right item in it. I think for this sorter, it should have been cactus. Which is actually great. That didn't teleport us anywhere, but it could have teleported us to a different spot. But then if it's cactus that goes through, now this should work. Fingers crossed. There he goes. Okay, sick. That was a couple thousand blocks, guys. So that's working. And it's pretty fast. Like, I've seen systems like these that had more complicated input interfaces, but they would take like 30 seconds to work. So, like, it's very effective. The one thing now that we currently have set up in a certain way that could be better is that these portals, they are always loading. which honestly is not that big of a deal. But I could make them more interesting like this, where they're only loaded when they're needed to be loaded, or when it's required that they're loaded. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set up all these chunk loaders, and we'll take it from there. Like, we could always improve them later. This system is not that complicated, as in it's only one block outside of the portal. So I should be able to set it up around here if we really want to later. I think what we're going to do is we're going to load the portal lines. Before we do that, guys, job number 1 in the hardcore world, destroy my guardian farm. As in, take one block out of every portal, or we might get absolutely redonkulously wrecked. Dude, big steps though. Like, we figured out a lot of stuff that wasn't figured out yet. Let me put your down in the book and grab a bonus name, guys. And then I'm going to take a sip of water while I reboot my game, because we've been in a lot of different dimensions. And I'm having some memory dumping issues. Artyom Lukasevich is going to go in the book as bonus name. Artyom, welcome to the stream. Guys, I'll be right back while I reboot my Minecraft. Yo, okay, we're back. Launcher did not want to reboot there. Memory good, memory great. I still gotta put Mendel in the book of Sarah. Thank you for the reminder. Let's put Kelvin in as bonus name. I see 86 joined us as well. Dude, welcome in. And Aham Tiwari is gonna go in the book as well. Guys, welcome in. Okay, so we need to just get some stuff together so we can actually build this. Which corner of the nether roof am I? All right, right here. Before we go chunk loading, guardian farm. Super important. Jordan, where's your name? Your name is right here at the bottom, page 1. Sarah, yo, dude. Sarah, thank you for the 10 gifted. Augusto Nemeth goes in the book. Oh, dude, I gotta copy your name. I don't want to put a typo in there. Then we have Ricky the Gamer Guy got a membership gifted. Congrats, dude. We have OG Cash. We have Cheetah Games. Grasshopper Girl. Kaizen got a membership gifted, as did Geeky Hermit 372. Pokemon 1992. Burak got one gifted, as did Singularity. Burak, Singularity. And that is 10. Sarah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, guys. Let me dump my stuff here. We're not going to be needing this. We're going to need a lot of obsidian. We're going to need a proper flint and steel. I might actually go and enchant one. Why not? I don't think I have an enchanted flint and steel, which is low-key crazy. We're going to need powered rails. Oh, dude. Wait, I might... No. I still have some. That's going to be enough. For sure. And then we need some torches. Let me take some redstone blocks as well. As bag of materials. That's way more than I needed. Okay, I'll just leave this stuff here. It's useful for later. Flint and steel, Walter. Okay. I got you. Guys, we're gonna wreck the Guardian farm right now. It's done. It's over. Well, that's actually kind of sad, but it's gonna happen. Let me go through the storage. I need to get an emerald or something to put it on haste. Rendislav, welcome in. Dude, guys, realize how much we've upgraded this Minecraft world over the last, like, 3 months. There was no nether hub. And we're now, like, a couple streams away from being able to teleport wherever we want. One with the studs. See you later. Thanks for dropping by. Make a great nether hub just to never use it. Well, that's a bit of an over exaggeration. We're gonna use it all the time, but also like sometimes we're gonna be able to teleport, which is just sick. Oh, dude, this is so easy. As in, most of the portals are really easily accessible. That's actually super nice. This is a jump boost beacon. Yeah, we don't need that anyway. I don't want to have haste here most of the time though, but... Guys, this is a small sacrifice, but it does hurt a little bit. Calvin, I was here when the Guardian farm died. I don't need any more Guardian stuff right now. Please let me out. But if I do need it, I just have to remove one of the chunk loaders, reset up the farm, and AFK it for like 2 hours to have infinity supplies, because this Guardian farm goes crazy. I have so much stuff. Why don't? Two question. I gotta, dude. I gotta. If I don't do this, my world is gonna die. Like literally. Oh, these are like tiny portals in the middle here. Right now, guys, I wish we were able to see the nether side of this Guardian farm. Because all the Guardians that come through... Dude, how's there a skeleton here? What the heck? Where did bro come from? Oh, you were on the redstone circuit. Okay. All the Guardians that come out of the farm, they're currently just raining into a lava lake in the nether. Which is so cursed. I'll put the world on a server and collect a clip with one of my moderators because it's actually sick. So while breaking portals, how's your Easter been so far? It's never been a thing I like really celebrate. So it's been like normal. It's been a Sunday. I wanted to go to the grocery store and get some honey, but it was closed. That was my Easter experience. Under the beacon, there's still portals. You're done? Yeah, I know. Thank you, dude. Oh, they're just spawning on this stuff right now. No, he definitely came from the redstone. I'm confused though. It does seem dark here. Probably here. Okay, let's start with this pillar. We gotta figure out how to, like, get all of them. Is it 3 portal slices per? I think so. Should have gone over them, broken it. The ones on the side we might be able to clear really easily. Guys, I'm so glad, like, this, I'm an idiot for mining that again. I'm so glad that we just spent that time in creative. I would much rather just be in the hardcore world all stream. But if we didn't just do that together, you know, you guys realize what would have gone wrong? Oh, there's also... I would have had, like, the most massive problem because I actually would have had guardians all over my nether. There was even a potential to die there. Like, a real potential to die there. I'm so dumb. Do the outside first. Move in, then mine this second block. Said bro. I've been saying bro a lot. Like, I don't know why that started. Yeah, probably just Minecraft. Yo, Rico, dude, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. Let me grab the book. We're gonna put Rico Costa in the book. We're gonna put Intact in the book. OP Sam makes it in with a gift of membership by Rico. As does X3. As does Joshua Mishulka and Insomnia. Guys, if you just got a membership gifted, send a quick thank you over to Rico. And if you got one earlier and you didn't send a thank you to Sarah, this is your chance. We gotta fly around and see if there's any more portals on the outside. Also, there's still portals under the beacon. This obsidian throws me for a loop, but I don't think it really is anything. Dang it, wrong line. Or it did, gonna do it again. Thanks, Sarah. Gee, that's a move, dude. I love that. Okay, I think we only got this one left now. This haste was so worth it. Okay, I have one spare prismarine block. I think it's in the corner here. Then the ones under the actual monument. Sorry, beacon. Guys, I love that all these portals that we had to take out are accessible from the top. So if we want to reboot the Guardian farm, it's actually like 2 minutes of work. Double check. Better safe than sorry. You're so right, dude. I need to get in there to this. Okay, let me fly around the outside. This looks dead. This looks dead. Dude, thank you for the 2, by the way, Jordan. Power 2 bow goes out of here. Let's put Spinksy in the book as a bonus name as well as Weber. Weber, dude, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What side quest are we on? I had to decommission my Guardian farm for the time being. Which means that all the Guardians are now... There's probably a full mob cap of Guardians on the inside of this thing. You guys want to see that? Let me check it out in flashback. It probably looks stupid. Why does breaking obsidian sound like glass breaking? That glass breaking sound is the actual portal breaking, not the obsidian. Yo, guys, there's actually a flaw in my farm that I found now. There's some guardians spawning underneath here because there's a little bit of... Oh, no, that wasn't the case until I broke the portals. That's fine, because that water can now flow through while it was stuck against the portal before. That's very normal. So yeah, this box is now full of fish. You can see them everywhere. You can't see very far ahead, but if you go through it, like, all of these lines have some guardians in them. This is just a big aquarium right now. I got you, bro. No one wants to see you die even if you miss one portal. Dude, it could be so bad. It could actually be bad. Okay, now, guys, chunk loaders. Let's go to the nether roof. I think we set up all the nether chunk loader portals, and then we go for all the overworld ones. Oh, I need obsidian. Hang on. Yo, that's a lot nice. Okay, let's start at that other side where we just began. I also need some normal blocks, by the way. I don't know why, but I all of a sudden really like using smooth stone, which is a bit random. Let's grab it from storage. I don't know why. I just feel fancy or something. So glad I can see the stream. Arkuno, welcome in, dude. Guys, if you just got here, or you got here in the last hour, we did a lot of figuring out in a creative world. The concept is proven. Like, I can actually teleport from one overworld location to another, which is wild, guys, because I sort of took a gamble with this. A gamble on my Minecraft knowledge. I was like, all of these components really do make sense. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work, but I've been so busy for the past weeks that I actually never tested any of this. So we could have sort of run into a wall, but we didn't. And I'm happy we didn't. But I did gamble. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make this my hotbar and go set them up. Joao, you think I missed one portal in the Guardian farm? You sure? I should... Like, if you really do think I missed one, I should probably check it in the flashback. Just one by one. I think you should test on just when needed chunk loaders instead of continuous loaders one. Udu, so the thing is, we can do one and then transition to the other option later. I have to check for that portal, guys, because, like, it could actually mess us up. Just came. Do the teleporters work now? Not in the hardcore world just yet, Yakumin, but yes. Okay, that pillar is fine. That pillar is fine. That pillar is fine. Did you guys know that the Guardian farm was like this? Oh, dude, I did miss a portal. You're actually a goat. Dude, that is crazy. You're amazing for spotting that. All of you guys in chat who saw that and you've been trying to get me to notice, you're actually killing it. Oh, well, you're not killing it, even though I was. Okay, let me check these as well. One portal miss could be death. I don't think I die, but it could be very sketchy. That's for sure. saw something interesting. Let me go through this line again. I think I saw a zombie pig. The portal is off, though. He must have been alive for a little while. Okay, this is right. Last line to check. Okay, that looks good. It was here at the back. And now we should be good. Lost his only way home, poor fella. That's not home, dude. Those portals. That's it, straight into a lava lake. It's not where the Guardians want to go anyway. Clear, ready for takeoff? Yes. You should make a waifu. I know, dude. I have a shabby iron farm. It's actually. It is such a disappointing contraption. But the thing is, like, it's kept me alive though. I still have all the iron I need. Okay, guys. Chunk border clock. So this one, that portal, if we activate it, I do think we need to chunk load this contraption. Where did Looney get Light Medica for 121.5 JDM Legend? Sakura Ryoko version. I think it's typed like this. If you look that up, plus Light Medica, you should be able to find it. I don't know if that's the name. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, guys, these chunk loaders, they go over. Oh, guys, we need a enchanted flint and steel. Happy Looney Day? Dude, I was not familiar with the Looney Day, but I'm here for it. Starter house portal, let's go. It did, like, guys, getting the Light Medica 121.5 did go at the expense of my shaders for the time being. It's a trade-off. Maria, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Nina, I don't know what it is, but you got a sassy week. Flint and steel. I need a flint, and it is not here. Dang it. I have like a random fortune shovel laying around. Fortune 2. I guess it will have to do. It did actually do. Okay, now I'm breaking. Do we put mending on it too? Dude, why not? Let me be fancy for once. Mending in a name? I don't know who gifted me membership, but thank you very much. OJ Cash, dude, I think it was Rico who gave it to you. Either Rico or Sarah. Well, thanks to both of them. How many real life hours do I have in this world? Take the number of days, divide it by 3, and that's the number of hours. Minus maybe 1. That's how memes work, though. Okay, I need... I'm breaking. I don't have mending anymore. Yeah, we need to do some shopping. This is the weirdest choker. I kind of want to pretend it doesn't exist, but... Well, hello, Captain Struggle Bum. Oh my god, he's expensive because I didn't cure him. Some fella by the name of Looney MC did. You know what? Guys, this is inconvenient or unconventional, I should say. But Struggle Bum of all people deserves the stonks. So I'm gonna pay full price for mending books. Man really had to put in work to get here. My guy, I want to... No, not the bookshelf. No, not the bookshelves. The men... No. Captain, my guy. Do I not have the books anymore? I put them back here. Dude, where did I put them? Oh, they're on the ground there. Oh my god. Bro took my books. Struggle, give them back. Those were my books. I will trade with your feet instead. If you're gonna be like this, we'll have to trade under the counter. I thank you, Captain. I thank you. I gotta fix those villagers. Why did I change account? Because I got the Looney account offered to me, which is like, to me, that's the coolest thing. Imagine you start a YouTube channel with the username Looney, and you just assume that you can never have your own username because, like, it's short, it's a thing people would use, and obviously it's been long gone. Like, somebody has that username, there's no chance of getting it. And then one day you just get a Discord DM from somebody saying, hey, I'm gonna retire from making content. I have this username, do you want to have it? That was so cool. Dude, I don't have lepis anymore. We gotta get some from the storage, I guess. Quick round trip. So I rebound my stats and everything, but the only thing that changed is I lost my pets and my villagers in the process. I could technically get them back by changing the user ID that is attached to them, but I'd have to go and find it, which is a bit of a puzzle. I could also, and this might be a better solution, just re-cure the villagers. But that still mean the pets are gone. Corpse, welcome in, dude. Buy the bookshelves, break them to get more books. Dude, true. Dude, I get so lost on the way to storage. I travel all the way here and then I'm like, what did I want to get? I swear it happens every time. Oh, Dragon Skull, dude, that is rough. Guys, we gotta put that end entrance on the sign, so actually improve that. We can get rid of the glass panes, making it a little bit less dangerous. Why am I flying to the Hall of Fame? Oh my god. Guys, help me. Help me. The streamer brain is getting the better of me. The distraction is so strong. Where is it going? I just catapulted myself out of the top of the castle tower and started flying to the Hall of Fame. Was almost there until I realized I needed to be at the villagers. Go to the side quest hub. I was way past the side quest hub even. I should have gone there. It's where I belong. Should we call it the side quest hub? That's a way better name. Oh, I don't need to be up there anymore. Okay. Lock in. I'm raking, mending, flint and steel. Boom. Level 86. Let's... Dude, I didn't even need lapis. What did you get lapis for? Oh my god. I'm such a failure of a Minecraft player. It doesn't have a name? Now it does. Sidetracked up? No. That's rubbing it in too much. Why am I carrying a diamond sword? I need this one. Okay, guys, we're almost there. Elytra fixin'. Wait, I saw pumpkins. Okay, and now we chunk load. First we mine, then we chunk load. Exactly. Distraction hub? No, shut it! It's not a distraction hub. It's a lock-in hub. It's a I like side quest hub though. I will give you that. Wait, my particles are still decreased. That's a shame. From when we were running the resin farm. Wait! Apple, are you here? I told you I was gonna show you my basalt farm. I'm here for it. I just remembered. Okay, this chunk is preloaded. This one will be loaded by the next one. And I do think we put him one off of the side. Infinity dude, thank you for the 5 again. I remember when we first started at the Nether Hub. Honestly, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. Dude, crazy thing is, it's not that long ago. Courtesy of Light Medica, that one, because otherwise we would still be building mountains right now. Arcuno and G5th Cream make it in the book. Courtesy of Infinity's Dono, dude, thank you. It's just not worth it to click too fast if you're working with obsidian. Dude, the fact that we're getting ready to chunk load this and actually use it in the world is wild. Oh my god, bro. Dude! Man gave me the jump scare. Could you add mini HUD? The time played stat pretty close to 100 days nowadays. I don't have mini HUD. I could definitely display it, but I don't have mini HUD right now. It's not out for 121.5. Do we think this portal is gonna connect right? Probably will. Otherwise, we'll just move it to the other side of the chunk. Here, it's gonna be fine for sure. Arnim, welcome in. Lunia got 99% now in college entrance, yet I will not get my dream college due to reservation. Streams honestly provide me so much comfort. Thank you so much. Oh, dude, that is a rough one. I'm genuinely sorry for to hear that, and I think you gotta take something positive away from it, because you got that 99th percentile right now, and if you did it this time for that college application, there's gonna be so many more moments in your life where you just have the opportunity to outperform 99% of people. And if you keep doing that, dude, it's gonna get you where you want to go. That is not the right thing. That is the right thing. Okay, guys, so we have now chunk loaded this line. If we set up the overworld side of it. I think maybe we have to chunk load here as well. Let me see which one. So this is the one that it's in. This is the one that it's also loading. A little bit of it is outside. I think we load it right here as well. There is mini HUD for 121.5. Yo, dude, I gotta get that. Is it on Mondrian yet? Understanding, welcome to the stream, by the way. I hope you're doing good. Oh, this decoder's gotta be loaded, but let's start with the wires. Okay, so this one is loaded. Means this one is loaded. This one will be on the next one, and this is where we continue. Not a Modrinth yet? Why not? I placed one more too many. Dang it. That might be a quicker way to build it. Yeah, still gonna load this one. Then we're gonna check Okay, if we load it here, this is on the outside of the wires. I think we gotta think about this one. Like, make a smart choice where we load it. I'm leaning towards outside because all of the portals that connect to the encoders and decoders are probably on the inside. Yeah, so if we load the outside of the wires, guys, we have less chance of accidentally overlapping stuff we don't want to overlap. Kendall, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Been a minute since I've seen you. Okay, I think this one is in that chunk, so this one's already loaded. This one's preloaded by the next one. And then this one is where we continue. Dang it, my torches were going there. Always had stuff to do when streams were. Yeah, it makes sense. I hope life's been good in the interim though. I'm enjoying this so much more, guys. Just a random, like, placing a sequence of blocks since my movement has gotten a little bit better. Still a lot of room for improvement there, but it's just nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This one's an interesting interesting chunk. This one to load. You know what? I think it goes here. It's not the problem with loading it. It's the problem with not interfering with that portal. So I think this is probably the right way to do it. We can seal it into the walls there, so that part is fine. Okay, guys, I think that is actually perfect. We can totally hide that away. And it's a nice place to still put it in this chunk. At least we have the snowcado. Dude, I don't even know what the rest of that combo was about, but no. Of course it was about Sky Triangle. Do I prefer the Snowcano or Sky Triangle? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I feel like you don't need my help figuring this one out. Okay, guys, I gotta make sure that this is all still loaded. I think it is. Dude, beautiful. It just fits. This one's preloaded. Mickey, you're biased. This is a good amount of chunk loaders, though. Rico, you're mad you don't see the sky triangle in your mouse pad? It's not, like, visible, but it's there, though, right? Can I explain what the Revoluni is? The Revoluni is this being a really, really sick year because I'm back to being fully locked in and I'm available to be fully locked. Oh, I've been placing these. No, I've been placing them fine. This one was just off by a bit. I'm super locked in, but over the past year, I've been losing a lot of old subscribers, which makes sense. And this year, we're turning that momentum around. I'm doing it by being here, and you guys are doing it by, well, being here also. It's also something more, but that I have to remain a little bit mysterious about. Okay, this one is loaded. This one has a chunk loader. 1, 2. Okay, guys, this aligns perfectly. Now we gotta check if there's still any parts of the decoders and encoders that aren't... I just hit F3 and T accidentally. Okay, we gotta see if there's any part of the encoders, decoders... I did it again! That aren't loaded yet. So that chunk is loaded. Means this one is and this one is. And then it transitions to this chunk loader, so this one's fine. Okay, then this one we gotta check. Okay, so this one is in that chunk, so it loads this one and this one. Which does load the entire machine. Well, have I finished the teleporter design? Oh, dude, I have something beautiful to show you. This one is loaded, so this one is loaded, this one is loaded. I don't think there's anything outside of this. Guys, hang on. Let's go over to a creative copy of the world, in which we've been working at the beginning of the stream for just a couple seconds. So, this here is the ocean monument. Let me go here and check that there's a pearl. Okay, there's no pearl. Okay, guys, this here, coordinates, negative 1700, negative 370. So we're about 2,000 blocks from spawn. Let's teleport to spawn. Here at spawn, we have a wire that is going to be our activation for the chunk loader. Let's put a we're gonna put the actual redstone for this, the activator, over there, and then probably chunk load the interim as well. But it needed to be far enough away to not accidentally link to the normal portal that we wanted. So this, guys, is a minecart with hopper with a cactus. See what happens if I send it into the nether. We can chill here for a little bit, and then if everything did get wired up correctly, we are now where the ocean monument is. Dude, isn't that sick? That signal just carried through the nether back into the overworld 2,000 blocks away. How do you decide which chunk loader you're going to use? Okay, let me get back to the creative world. Actually, let me open my other creative world. It's easier to show you. So what I just did for that teleporter to work is I sent a cactus through. A cactus was in this item filter. So essentially this was a stack of cacti. Or 41 of them at least. So that item got picked up there. Because that got picked up there, this redstone lamp got activated. And we got a binary value of 3 on this decoder, which aligned with the combination lock on the back. The combination lock for 3 would look like this. I won't go too much into the why it works, but essentially, you create a redstone pulse, save how long the pulse length was, put a certain amount of interruptions in there, and if that aligns with the right decoder, it's gonna open up the system. So let me do that again, what I just did. We put that in. The code is now set through 3, so this combination lock will activate. And that would activate the chunk loader on the back of that, or the ender pearl on the back of that. How do you decide where you go? Well, you just put in a different item that goes through a different item filter, and which would, for example, go to pearl stasis chamber number 4. If we reactivate it now, put an item into here that will activate it. This is going to output a code 4, which does not activate this combination lock, but some other one. That's the idea. And because of that, the only variable that you need in the overworld is which item goes in, which will all be named items corresponding to where they're going to go. And these chunk loaders made it possible. We got to check. I think this one was properly loaded. The encoder decoder. This one, probably not. So right now we're loading this chunk, which means that this one is also loaded, which contains the entire left side. This one is also loaded. That means this one is also loaded. Now this one is tricky, guys, because we have a portal here that we want to randomly connect. That portal is the creeper farm. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chunk loader right here. Let's do that. Oh, I don't... Wait. I should have more obsidian? I do. Nice. Looney, how's the project going? Revek? Dude, we're actually doing so well. We're making heaps of progress. Okay, so that one should be loading this chunk, which has most of that system in it, and this chunk, which means that this chunk and this chunk can be loaded from all the way over here. That is not going to work as a nether portal. Okay, let's fly to the next decoder. Where will the control center be for teleportation? Jonas, that is the most beautiful part of it all. The control center will be nowhere, because we only use one redstone wire. So what the control center is that you have a overworld location everywhere. This one is going to say starter house. This one is going to say main base. This one is going to say world spawn. This one is going to say ocean monument. Where's the 5th one go? I had a list of 5 locations. Base, starter house, storage, world spawn. I feel like I'm missing one. Anybody know where the 5th one was supposed to go? I don't know. Where will this be? That's the beautiful part about it, Jonas. That's what I was getting. These will be at any one of the builds, because you can activate them everywhere. The only thing this maybe storage, yes, of course, storage, and then we can. Right now, we can extend it to 8. Although currently, for unexplained redstone reasons, 2 of the channels are defect. Channel 3 and Channel 5 currently don't work. 1 through 8 work perfectly fine. It's all very strange. But we do currently have room to expand it to 8 more. But with this redstone, the way I set it up, it could actually be expanded even further to be a total of 15, and we barely need to add anything to it, which is crazy. It's like actually a teleportation computer in my world. So sick. Mushroom Island? Yeah, we could definitely do it. I just wanted to have versatilities where we could add more. The thing is, though, if we want to get it to the Mushroom Island, we gotta also make a instant wire all the way to the Mushroom Island. And Mushroom Island is far away. Okay, so we still have 2 more. Will this work on Bedrock? I genuinely have no idea, Dax. Like, the game is so different on Bedrock and Java. Okay, let's see if this is all loaded. I think it is, because this one is, like, right in there. Bro is just stuck there. That felt mean, almost. Okay, this one gets loaded from here, which is fine. This one as well, which is the entire side of that thing. Okay, that looks alright. The only one that isn't made and isn't loaded is the main base one, which would go over here. I think we gotta try if we can actually fit that. Teleport, encoder, decoder, light medic. Yeah, that's the one we need. What we gotta do here, guys, before we actually place it, is figure out where I can get a portal that just links up proper. And I think I should actually figure that out in the creative world real quick. You did the thing, fire. Okay, guys, so the portal that we have to not link to here is this one on the inside of the Nether Hub. I think what that means is maybe the portal that we do end up using is like here. Let's check the coordinates for that. Negative 150, negative 245. Let me calculate that. 150 and 245. It's that way, right? Negative 150, negative 245. Yes, it is. And that goes to negative 1200, negative 1960. Let's see if we can get there in the base. But with a delay. Okay, I said negative 12, negative 1960. I think that's about where we pre-dug a tunnel for the portal. $1950 is right here. And then 3 blocks over. I think it's aligned to be in the middle, which is fine. Let me see if I can get it to link up here. Okay, I said negative 1950. I'm just gonna place it here, guys, and see if it's gonna work. Okay, that seems to be working. It's far enough away. What happens if we go through Gold Farm? Also still works. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Figuring these things out in like a creative world is such a time save. It's crazy. And it's like the tiniest things you check too. Okay, we're clearly gonna have to hide this in the build, guys, but we'll get to that when we get to that. That stone platform at the base does not exist. I think if we place it further down, it's probably gonna be easier to hide proper. I think we can go this far down. We just have to remove some stuff. Okay, up until there, it's like intersecting with the light bit. I think it's the same. I think it's centered. Spectator mode a cheat? It depends. It's your own rule set, I guess. I think version switching in your world is not okay. At least if it's hardcore. As in game mode switching. Guys, I gotta check there because like it's not entirely centered. I think it's one block off, but it's also it doesn't have a 2-block center, so we can't center it. So I gotta decide whether it goes here or the other way. Panda Tarka, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing it. Oh, it's definitely here. It might even be here. That way I feel like maybe that light bit has got to go anyway. Could you explain how it works while you're building it? I could, but like Medica makes that not that easy to follow. Because you just build it layer by layer and it doesn't really translate all that well. Okay, single layer. I think the first thing we do is just clear that out. Let me put the leftover obsidian in the Piglin bartering farm output for a sec. I think the last time was on one of your streams. It was like 3,800, dude. You wanna like see some crazy stuff? I'll just fly through it real quick. What are we looking for? Oh, guys, give me 1 sec. All right. What do we need? I think we just clear out my inventory real quick, and then we go and remove the blocks that we gotta remove. We need the crop father for it, though. Oh my god, no! Is the crop father gone as well? Guys, I'm missing so many of my tools. I lost my toolbox, and I have a suspicion that clown bears took it. I missed a donation? Oh, dude. Cartex, dude, thank you for another €2 dono. Can't watch it right now. I'll rewatch. Put my Pookie Nina in. Okay. I don't know if that term is approved, but... a request is a request. We'll put... Oh. Cartex in the book and Nina in the book. We'll put UD in as a bonus knight as well as the Dark Knight. I gotta find like the crop father real quick. I have a suspicion it might be over here. Dragon Skull, are you in the book today? I don't think so. What, Jad? Oh, dude, it's like... M&ICY, dude, thank you for the gift of membership as well. Guys, let me show you guys around real quick for everything, or everyone who's not been here for a little bit. M&ICY, Captain Cool, go in the book. You know what? I think there's a hole here somewhere we could fly through. Just a sneaky access point we still have. This currently is my nether. We're making this to have a nether hub that gets me from one place in my world to another place really quickly. And we're working on a teleporter system under these mountains at the moment, which is actually not that far away from being functional. If we go through this portal, this will send us to world spawn. No, not world spawn. This will send me to my storage build. Main feature of the storage build is that it looks really cool on the map. I'm not gonna tell you how it looks, just keep your eyes open. And if we go through here, we can get into the storage, where I will not tell you what it looks like on the map. Then we have a cool end entrance, which looks way better in shaders, but I don't have shaders right now, because it was incompatible with my Light Medica version. But getting into the end is pretty quick through here, which brings us back to the main base. Did I play Craft Mine yet? I did not, but I really want to. Which puts me in my bedroom. On top of the, or in the top room of the main base. Well, no, I think that's new, dude. So much is new. And then to get back in the main base, there's a couple ways to get there. The one I use most often right now is just down through here. Souptake, welcome back. And that's the quickest tour you can get, which is actually pretty quick. Not too shabby. I still need the crop father though. Dude, guys, where do you reckon I leave a netherite hole? And then MNICY in the book twice. Oh, he actually does deserve that, so I think that's fine. I think it's in that yellow shulker box. Let me check if I had it here. If I had it on me. Rapid tour? I know, right? That was quick. Quick, but somehow kind of comprehensive. Yes, dude. Actually, nice. Okay, let's clear out these blocks here that we don't need. To figure out where... let's do this. Oh, wait. There's redstone wires running under there. We gotta make sure that those don't intersect. Although the redstone wires on top of this are somewhat flexible, so I think we should be fine. Oh, you know, this is terrible to see where we're going. Let me instead just clear this line. And then we can get rid of this for a sec. I want you to enter the base every day, but I lost on how to enter it yourself. Dude, the trying to find every room in the castle is actually like a quest, if you've never been there. Dude, the things you can do if you use redstone to make your world better is like, it's so sick, dude. Is AFK chatting allowed? What the heck is AFK chatting? Just sitting there and being AFK is fine? You mean automating messages? That's what I think what AFK chatting would be, which is crazy. Let me see if we need to clear more. Okay, right around here. We can do that. We gotta rebuild something over this decoder that we're gonna build. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I just know that it's gonna attach this to either the terrain or like the rest of the build. Loving this redstone. Dude, me too. It actually, like, it's a whole new level. I'm starting to transform from, like, a designer into an actual Minecraft player. Dude, just getting back here, seeing the industry in full flow is wild too. Okay, I assume there's still a sugar box here for the moss. Doesn't really matter. Let's just dump it in here. And then I'll leave this for a sec. Let me actually just get the blocks that I think we need. Because I still got the sugar boxes for it over here. Still waiting to see gas that fire to the moss. Oh man, it's scary, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. I feel like it would have happened if it was going to. Oh guys, we actually I should get some wind charges and spawn proof the top of these portals. Wait, I actually do need a couple sticky pistons. Probably not that many, but I might have enough of the regular ones anyway. Dude, no. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is actually right on top of that other thing, but it's fine. There's no interfering components, so we're chilling. This is the last decoder that we're building for now, right? For right now, guys. Oh, we still gotta remove that part. Do I... How far into the back do I actually remove that? Let me check it out. Up to here, and I do think, guys, that it's probably best to just mine out the entire thing. Except for this. That just went crazy on the redstone towers. On the energy coil things. What's the next big project after the Nether Hub? Finishing the main base. It's about time, dude. Let me actually drop chest this, all of this stuff too. Nay, welcome to the stream. Netherite beacon? Dude, please, please, please let 122 be an end update. Guys, I'm seeing more more signs that 122 is the end update though. Did you see that Waddles video where end storms got announced as a feature? Only are you sure this not in your not all in your head? Dude, never fire. It's happening. 122. The end update. Here's a Waddles video. Is that a Minecraft guy, Nina? Waddles a Minecraft guy? No, he streams Fortnite a lot. What do you mean you guys don't know who Waddles is? Get your act together. And what now? And storms. Did I dream that? No. Okay, wait. Guys, let me check. Let me check if this is real. I literally was telling a friend, Minecraft now has new end storms plus more secret colorful torches. Yes, dude, go check it out. End storms. 23 hours ago. Waddle's video. I've not seen it. How does Waddles know? He's pretty well informed dude. He tends to know things. Nina's doubtful about whether Waddles really knows things. He's got a pretty good track record, Nina. That's it. Like, he's sharing a lot of things, and those things tend to be real things. Oh my god, Sarah, another 5? Yo. Thank you. You don't need to do that. Least goes in the books as a bonus name, or for the gift of membership. As does Hayes, as does Levi Rose, as does Forgotten Sinner, as does ST Plays. Bonus name for Mr. Robot and Dragon Skull. Waddles knows because it's in Vibrant Visuals. Well, there you go. Penetrated? No, you can actually try Vibrant Visuals out. They're in testing. So yeah, more signs, guys. It's end update is real, man. Get used to it. I'm digging out too much. I'm going overboard. Or am I not? Maybe not. Gabriel, welcome to the stream. It's a mining stream now. We're clearing space. I accidentally turned on hitboxes and then just kept them going for forever. Super Apple, yes! When are you showing Basalt Generator? Dude, you were gone a little while ago and I asked if you were here. Because I all of a sudden remember that I was going to show you. So let me show you now. Basalt Generator is in the main base, like a lot of my farms. Because the main base, even though it looks very decorated, is actually my industrial area. What is great, makes videos about many things that come to the game, but also does quite a bit of speculation. True, not sure if making the end storm in Agnew shaders means the end update. It's just a sign that it's the dimension they're working on, you know? That does not mean end update. Like, the biggest clue, guys, to an end update, it has been the Ender Cup. Like, that's the one. So, guys, this is my main base. And we're actually here to see Super Apple, or show Super Apple where the Basalt Generator is. And the quickest way to get there is through here. Snowy Mountain, my house. Well, the castle on top is. So there's a bunch of farms here. Right now I'm on a mushroom farm. This is a bamboo farm. That is nether trees. This is a sugarcane farm. Blast chamber for, TNT converter. Concrete converter is the word. There's way more stuff, but this is actually the Basalt Generator. And it works pretty crazy. You activate that, which is a TNT duper. That's just gonna explode there. And I think... we gotta figure out how to reactivate this. There he goes. I think it's unlock the top one and then unlock the bottom one. Exactly. And then what the thing does is it will just push that basalt into the middle. TNT will drop it. I didn't activate that side properly. Those levers that lock it, they're there to make sure that I don't accidentally just leave it on and everything breaks. Because if I leave it on, the TNT will unload here and just blow everything up, which is not pretty. It produces so much basalt, it's actually crazy. Did I make it? No, that's not my design. I don't remember whose design it was. I put it in the video where I first built it, but that's like 2 years ago. And then how I got all the smooth basalt for the walls of the cave. Oh, dude, I just realized something, guys. We did something yesterday from the quest hub list, but we forgot something really important. I gotta get some redstone components. Because we made that fuel connector, but we didn't actually put a comparator on the dropper that activated it. It's not complicated redstone though. Bath salt? Yes, dude. Dude, that is actually a perfect place to end up today because that's the last thing we did yesterday. It's a good full circle moment. How do you make basalt? Blue ice and lava. Make him touch. Okay, redstone stuff. Sticky piston, comparator, a little bit of redstone. Just one is enough. I just need dust. And then observers. And full blocks. That should do it. Spectral snapshots, welcome in, dude. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing it yourself. Okay, the super smelter is under here. The entrance to the fuel part of it is on the back though. Oh, we still have so much storage spam to get rid of, guys. Kind of crazy if you really look at it. Cobblestone gen with blue eyes on soul sand and lava. I think it's soul soil, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, you guys see how this is already filling up? That's what we need to fix right now. Let me think what the best solution for it is. How do I want to place this? I just put stone bricks in there. I want to prevent those going somewhere else. think there's somewhere here. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, that's actually a perfect place for them. That's no harm. Okay, this will stop powering when it's empty, which I think it just emptied out. And then it starts eating again when it's full. This is such a reliable little circuit. I use it all the time. And then it's chilling until it's not. Face reveal? I've used face cam a lot. So it's out there. You can find it. He's bald currently. No! Okay, guys. The next thing we gotta do is build this encoder decoder here. It's the same as the ones we've built before. It's the last one. Then we have a full 5 of them. We can still make more. We can expand to 8. We can expand to... I'm going to the wrong place. We can extend to 15 later in the world if we want to. I don't know when I'll have 15 main builds. That sounds crazy. It might not actually happen. Like, I kind of like that the world is compact and everything is fairly close together. So we might keep it to less than 8. Who knows though? Like, I could have this world for years and years. And then things are gonna get increasingly crazy. Guys, let me put some more of your names in the book. I want to put WoW in the book. I want to put a Super Apple in the book. Dude, apologies for the typo there. I don't know how to type that properly. Potion Master goes in. Spectral Snapshots makes it in. Guys, if you want to get your name in the book, now is your moment to drop a message in chat. We're gonna put It's Crayfish in. Let me check what Cray's 784. We got Frank in the book. Dragon Skull was already in. We'll put Void in there. Have a good one, everyone. Dude, thank you. Geeky Hermit within the book. Yashu-kun. Quite the entrance. You're going to get that message removed, but it still worked. You're in the book. Joshua's in the book. We'll put in Will 1.2. We'll put in Scott. We'll put in Sub 1. We'll put in Professor. You're down, dude. Thank you for the 2. Zoe Noble in the book? Yes, dude. Shout out to Zoe. Zoe, I hope you're having a good day. Arthur goes in the book. Care2 makes it in. Cheetah was already in. Oh, Care2 is Care2 with the E there. Oh, guys, let me get like 3 more. We'll put in Nay. We'll put in 2 question. And we'll put in Mary. Now, guys, before you go, if you came into the stream later and you're curious as to what we're doing and why I was puzzling around, let me... Kelvin, you never made it? Oh, dude, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Well, new chance on Wednesday. Guys, Wednesday is going to be an early bird stream. Keep that in mind. And there's going to be a lot of early bird stream over the next few weeks. Where am I currently? That is the gold farm. Okay, let me actually use that gold farm portal to go into the nether. I gotta check if there's an ender pearl. Night vision hits crazy here. Ender pearl at the ocean monument. Oh, this portal's currently broken too, of course. We'll see if that's still working. It is. I did not put a new pearl back. I'm so glad that I went to check that. Okay, guys, if you go into the stream later, let me show you very quickly what we've been cooking up. Because we're doing a lot of redstone wiring and lots of crazy stuff on the nether roof right now. But it's all tied into overworld builds. And those overworld builds, they start from right around here. This is the world portal, right? You guys know this place. But somewhere down here, I've put a redstone, or I've put a portal underground, another portal, and this portal enables me to show you guys what we're doing and why we're doing all this struggle. If I put a... You know what? I'll send 2 of them through. If I put a hopper minecart with a raw cod through, that is going to do absolutely nothing. We can stand here for as long as we want without anything happening from that. But if I press that same button with a cactus in there, look what happens. You guys want to count? It's like 4 or 5 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 10. Please work. 11, 12. Oh, dude. Is it not firing? Why is it not firing? Let me try again. I might have fumbled something on the redstone. Surely cod was not the filter item, right? Let me check. The explanation is going to be simple. Something fired there. Let me just go back and try again. That's a joke. I might have disrupted one of the chunk loaders just now. Let me check that. Oh, dude, the first chunk loader is not working. Okay, guys, that should literally do it. We're gonna make sure that those chunk loaders in the actual world are like foolproof, of course. Watch it work now, then we have a full proof of concept of why that broke it. That one thing broke it. Glowstone? I think it was cactus on this one. It was cactus on this one. Dude, the demonstration setup was such a goofy one. That, guys, just teleported us 2,000 blocks through the overworld by taking a little redstone shortcut through the nether. No offense, but you look kind of like 21 years old on Hardcore 3050 Facecam Live. Dude, that is no offense taken. That absolutely works for me. Guys, thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're going to be back Wednesday morning. Wednesday is an early bird stream, as is Thursday, as is Friday. Saturday and Sunday, pretty sure those are going to be normal. But I'll keep you guys in the loop. Keep an eye on the community post. For right now... Oh, yeah. Guys, Nina knows things better. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are early bird streams. There's no stream on Sunday next week. I'll give you more info on that in the community post. For right now, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your Sundays. See you soon. Hopefully on Wednesday, and otherwise on a stream very, very soon. Thanks for hanging out. Until then, Looney out.